Welcome back to the C-Diddily Lorelocke, a Nuzlocke type with an emphasis on storytelling. I'm a motherfucking champion, I'm on holiday, I'm chilling out in the lands of Kitakami with some brand new friends. Speaking of, this is Basil. Basil is my white striped basculin, and he evolves when he takes a stupid amount of recoil damage, because basically he needs to die. Because Basculegion's a ghost water type, so he's just going to keep headbutting stuff until eventually he's going to have done it enough times that he can finally move on to the afterlife and get his sick new form of Basculegion. Look at this guy, what a legend. After a good night's sleep, Carmen beckons me. So we go to her house and we chat with her grandpa, who says that basically he wants to repair the mask, but he can't without some of the crystals that we get from Kitakami Pool. So that's where we head. Me and Carmen go up to the peak of the mountain and look at this beautiful little pool. They kind of look a little bit like terrestrialization stuff, I kind of think. We need to get a little bit of it though. And then, earthquake! Oh, Milotic. Nice, it battles us. It just goes straight in, so this is a good time to show off Scarlet. Scarlet is an absolute legend. Look how little damage they just took. Thunderbolt doesn't get the one shot, unfortunately, but it does mean that next turn it's going to go down unless Scarlet hits herself. Ooh, never mind. More Pecco. Get the win, and then we get the crystal, which is always nice, because that's what we came here for. Beautiful stuff. So we head back to Grandpa to give him the crystal cluster, but he breaks bad news to us, unfortunately. It looks like Kieran came over, stole the mask, and has run off to the Loyalty Plaza, which is the first signpost location where that shrine with the Loyal Free is. But we now know the Loyal Free ain't loyal, they're dickheads. So we're going to go up there and we're going to confront Kieran and be like, yo, buddy, what's happening? And then Kieran's like, oh, you knew that the ogre wasn't a bad guy and you didn't tell me, you were lying to me and you treated me like a child and you're no different to everybody else in the village and you're all liars and I want to battle you, C-Diddily, again. You're going to battle me. And then I go, sure thing, but I'm about to ruin your day, buddy. You're already in a bad mood and I'm just about to make it worse by destroying you. We lead with Scarlet, who takes a bug buzz easily and electrocutes that Yanma right out the sky. It's gone. See you later. Cramorant comes in with a surf. We zap it out the sky with a thunderbolt, and then Gulp Missile activates, and we go down to the red, and our defense falls. Less than ideal. We then take this liquidation. Charlotte goes down, but they'll be all right. It's holiday, innit? Megatron. Go on. Absolutely suck the life out of that thing. Absolute legend. He's going to hit one of them dance moves later after he hits the surf. Look at that. Oh, I love the way he shakes his body. Gligar's down. Diplin, you're in. We're swapping Megatron out. It's time to send in Gibby. We tank a critical hit. Dragon Breath, beat it paralyzed. Don't matter. Acrobatics, done. Ah! Kieran is upset. He punches a wall. He white boyed it. I did that once and broke my hand. Not ideal. If you take anything from this, don't break your hand. He gives us the mask back. Say hi to the ogre for me. He's being petty. He's going home. He runs off, but him punching that shrine has activated some sort of wild magic power and some beams shooting to the sky. And then once where the shrine stood the Loyal Free. They are. Look at those ugly little guys. They do look sinister. They do not look like happy chappies, and they run off, and we're like, what the hell is going on? It looks like they're heading off to Kitakami Hall, which is where the Mask Festival was held, and we're like, what's going on here? That was the Loyal Free. Carmen's like, you're right, we should head off to Kitakami Hall as well, so guess where we're going? We're going to go to stop the bad guys. We get there, the caretaker's like, oh, well, Loyal Free, we're here. We gave them the masks because, you know, that's what they wanted, and we were so glad to see them, and then perhaps they've gone to look for the ogre and defend us, and then we're like, that shouldn't happen, so we run off, and we're going to go and try and figure out if there's any bad vibes going on, or if maybe they're not that mad about getting absolutely murdered by a ogre. We rock up to the ogre's house, and what do we see? Those three meanies picking on the poor ogre. We will not stand for this. We do not like bullies.
Get away from
I was
that
bullied
poor
as a
ogre.
child, so I'm rushing in so that I can stop this. The poor Pon. The monkeys battle at me. I don't mind monkeys, but I don't like this one. It confuses us, but it does not matter because Charlotte, built different, hits with a bug buzz, does very little. Thunderbolt then takes it out. Monkey Dory, your monkey dunny. Kieran and Carmen show up and they get bare vexed at the Loyal Free, and then the Loyal Free run off, and Kieran apologizes for being absolutely fucking stupid and creating all of these problems, and then goes over and says hello to the ogre, who he's very, 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 very happy to finally meet. And then we think that we should probably give the mask back, so we give it back to Ogerpon, and then she's over the moon. Look at her jump. Hee hee hee, so happy, yay. It'd be nice if everybody else could treat the ogre this nicely, so we decide that we're going to go on the mask retrieval hunt so we can get Ogerpon all of her cute little masks. And then we rock up to the village, we figure out where all the bad guys are. They're marked on my map, so I'm going to go over and take them down. Pheasantipity, you're up first, you stupid poison fairy bird. I'm gonna beat you up for doing all these mean, horrible things and killing an actual man all those years ago. I don't know when this happened, but I'm getting the impression it was a long time ago. This is going to take a while based on the amount of damage that Knockoff just did. Toxic Chain gets us poisoned, and Acrobatics does nothing. Takedown does absolutely nothing. Carmen just can't keep her Pokemon alive, but Gibby keeps living. We hit a U-turn and we're getting Gibby out of there. We are swapping into Jimmy. Big Snorlax, he's a much, much higher level. He's going to come in, he's going to do his Snorlax bits. He's going to take a poison jab like it weighs nothing. Astonish does absolutely nothing. We hit the belly drum. We're about to get max stats, max attack. I used this strategy in my Nuzlocke to defeat Cynthia, which you can watch on screen now. And Pheasantipity, he's dead. He shrinks down into nothing because they did get bigger, and then it flies off, but it left the mask. Oh yeah, go on Ogerpon, get your masks. Look how happy she is. We get our little selfie, then we run off to the next one. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Monkey Dory is here to get Monkey Dunnied again, because Gibby leads and so does Morpeko. And let's face it, Morpeko probably isn't going to do a lot because Carmen sucks. We hit Knockoff, it doesn't do a lot considering it's super effective, and then we lost 4 PP on it. And then Acrobatics does considerably more. Leer, what are you doing? Acrobatics hits it again, it almost goes down. Morpeko just about gets the kill, but we take it. Monkey Dory, Monkey Dunny, get in the bin, shrink back down, run off like the absolute wuss that you are, but leave your mask. Oh, look, there we go, another mask. Ogerpon's getting her stuff back. We take a selfie, look how happy everyone is. Shame Kieran's not here, he's being a miserable little fucker. And now we've got to fight the big dog. Okie dokie, okie dogie, okie dokie, you're okie deading. And Basil vanished, so that's something. That was painful. I don't know why I wrote that in the script, but I did. Phantom Force does absolutely nothing. Poison Fan nearly takes Morpeko down, hits a Thunder Shock. Wave Crash does all right damage. I think, unfortunately, we're going to be here a while, guys. So why don't you guys press the like button down below and the subscribe button down below, and then turn notifications on, because, I mean, we're almost at the end of this story. There's 14 episodes, and this is episode 12. There's 2 left. So you can catch the last ones the second they drop if you press the notify me button. And would you look at that? After my little tangent, Okie Dogie is now Okie Deddy, and he's going to run off like the other 2, and he's going to leave the mask so we can get all 4 masks for our girl Ogerpon. Ah, hell yeah, look at that selfie. What a beautiful sight to behold. And then Kieran finally rocks up. Where have you been, dude? We have been traveling across the country to get the mask back for your favourite creature in the whole world, and that you were just doing stuff. You were about to find out what he was doing, because we rock up to the town at Kieran's request with the ogre, with Ogerpon. And everyone is feeling a little bit tense, a little bit anxious. What's going to happen? I don't blame you for being scared, girl. Let's trust Kieran, though. So this is the ogre of Oni Mountain. This is the true face of the ogre that we've been neglecting. We heard the whole story. We were in the wrong. The Ogerpon is amazing. The loyal free, more like bastardly free, because they're all really mean. And you can come to the village whenever you want now, Ogre, and you can keep the masks because they're yours, and you deserve that because you're the best. And Kieran's happy because he actually accomplished something. And then we take Ogerpon back back to her home. It's her home. I know it's a sad little cave. It is a bit lonely here, but we wish Ogerpon all the best. Take care of yourself. Look how adorable she is. Maybe Ogerpon does want to come with me. You're right, Carmen. But Kieran, he don't want that. He wants the ogre for himself. He's being selfish, but he wants to battle for Ogerpon. So this is it. He's determined. Whoa, dude, look at your eyes. He sends out Shiftry. We send out Gibby. This should hopefully be easy with a single acrobatics. And look, Gibby built different. Gibby built different. Basil built different. Basil built different. Basil built different. Basil built different. We wreck him with Basil and Gibby, and then he loses. Figures, right? I am sorry, Kieran. Like, that sucks. Anyway, we are the right to catch Ogerpon, and that is exactly what we are gonna do. We trap that little girl in a Pokeball after having 4 very intensive battles with her, where we basically one-shot her every single time. Nice and easy. Thank you for the congratulations, Kieran. I'm sorry that it wasn't you, but I'm just simply better. I am a champion. And you can be like me if you work hard and be reincarnated into the body of a child. Because that still happened. I'm just on holiday. We will be coming back to that part in the next couple of episodes of figuring out why I'm here. I'm sure that'll be resolved. Or not. But before that, we got to battle Carmen. One last battle, and we're doing it with Ogerpon. We're going to use our brand new girl in battle. Ah! She screams to the sky. We hit a low sweep. Mighty Enna goes down. Jimmy then comes in and decimates, and then decimates, and then decimates. Go on, Glibby. Absolute legend. Woo! Congratulations, I am seriously strong. With that battle over and done with, we head back to the caretaker so that he can tell us that everybody's completed the signpost challenge and that we are free to just explore Kitakami, which is nice because that means we have somewhere to stay when we're here. And then this chick tells us that she is our chauffeur and she's just leaving. She's abandoning 4 children in a foreign country to get home by themselves, which I feel like breaks all sorts of safeguarding rules, but it's not the end of the world. Carmen and Kieran are going with her. They're going back to Blueberry Academy. Maybe one day we'll get to visit, so this definitely isn't goodbye with Carmen, because that would be sad. And then we get to watch Kieran absolutely crash out with our MC powers, because obviously he's in his bedroom. Stronger, 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 stronger. I gotta get stronger. I gotta get stronger so I can beat C-Diddily. Ah! Creepy smile. And then he puts his hair up in a very symbolic fashion to show character development, I guess. What a lovely holiday I had in the lands of Kitakami. I met some new friends, both human and Pokemon alike. I went on an adventure and I relaxed. I had a good time. Everybody's healed up, but it's time for us to return to our responsibilities in Paldea. We have a lot of things that we need to conquer. Team Star, Arvin's storyline, and then killing that damn fucking duck. I cannot wait to end Nimona and her duck as a champion. But with that, it's the end of our time here in Kitakami. It has been delightful getting to know all of these Pokemon, and we will see some of them again, I'm absolutely sure. Thank you so much for watching. This is the end of my holiday. I'm a motherfucking champion, and I will see you when we take on our responsibilities next time.